Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm just about to head into Kmart and I thought I might as well bring you with me since I know it seems like last time I did this, quite a few of you liked it, and I just thought I'd be sharing a few things. I'll look around, I'll shop, and we'll have a little look at what new things they have for spring 2019. So let's go. Oh my gosh, right at the entrance they have some Halloween stuff. I feel like every year in Australia things get more and more Halloween-y. These are really cool. I've wanted little tiki glasses for a long time, but maybe not in this colour. Sorry, I left the kitchen area really quickly because I feel like it was a bit noisy up there. There was just a bit of a school holidays activity going on, so I had to leave. But I feel like you're probably not so interested in seeing what's going on in kitchen. I think everybody always wants to see what's going on in homewares, so let's have a look. Right. I feel like I've seen other places do these for a long time, but I haven't noticed them in Kmart until now. Just a little footstool with storage. So that can be good for keeping things out of sight, but I don't like the colour again. I wish it came in black, then it would go with everything in my house a lot better, but I know, I mean, for most people that wouldn't be such an issue. I think they've got a lot of this sort of neutral Hessian type colour, and I guess at least it's a good functional piece, but I'll keep an eye out in case I see it in black, because sometimes they do change up the colours on these things after a bit of time. At the moment as well, it looks like they've got a lot in the way of bookshelves and little bedside tables and things. I don't know if you can see that one there. I can't see a price, but this really big one is quite a nice size for a bookshelf, and it's only $35. So it'd be good if you're moving out of home for the first time or just needing another bookshelf in your house. I do already have plenty of bookshelf space, so I don't need one, but that is a really good price. Now there's a bit of bathroom stuff here in this aisle, and these have been around in Kmart for a while, but I just thought I'd share. All the time when I have baths I use one of these, although I think I got mine from Amazon, but these are really handy to just keep things nearby if you need, you know, a book or a drink or anything like that. Clearly they've got a great example of how to use it there, and they're only $15. I suspected the stuff would be out already, and it is. They've got a fair bit of Christmassy stuff. Not everything, just little decoration pieces. I haven't seen any trees yet, but still, there are all sorts of candles and little tea towels and stuff in this aisle. Ooh, that sounds nice. Prosecco Fizz. They've got all these iridescent candles with little letters on them. That's nice. They've got all sorts of new scents that I haven't seen before. This one is Christmas Cookie. I want this so bad. Pine Tree. That's nice. That's really strong. Very different. I don't have anything like that. Oh, and another Prosecco Fizz. But these ones are really nice little tins. Okay, I saw this and just had to share. I think they might have done these last year, but I didn't pick it up. It's a candle advent calendar. I think it just comes with lots of little tea lights. So they've got a mixture of those 3 candle scents that they've done for Christmas, the Pine Tree, Christmas Cookie and Prosecco. But, oh, the votive holder and Christmas scented tea lights. So I guess there's just a combination throughout 24, but that's still really nice. I'm gonna have to remember to come back for this one. I'm not doing any Christmas shopping yet, but I'm gonna note this down just so I remember. It's not my sort of thing, but if anyone likes gold decor, there's these sort of remote controlled gold candles. Oh, that's not bad as well. Little oil burners and everything. So lots of scents out. I think I should have come earlier in the day when it was a bit quieter. It's packed today. I think with the weather warming up, there's also a lot more pot plants than I remember. And I might actually have to pick one up since I do have some of those little seedlings from Woolworths. It's nice. Oh, I can feel it's broken in there. I think this could be nice out the front door or something like that. Just something small for a few maybe. I can't have gardens since the dogs would just rip everything up, so I think maybe I will settle for having pot plants just to grow a few things. I can see fake flowers have been stepped up again. Everything's looking beautiful and springy, even a little bit festive as well. That looks really realistic. Whenever they look like they have a bit of water at the bottom. Very nice. And they still have this trellis. I think I showed it last time. I want it so bad, but I just literally have nowhere to put it. Although maybe I could buy one and set it aside for my next house. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But yeah, it's only $35, so not bad. I'm just looking at the outdoor lighting. I always come to look at these and toss up on buying them, but I think, again, not in my current house. Maybe the next one. But I just noticed these. I don't know how long they've had them for. They're just regular, I guess, solar little lamps that you have in the yard like these, but they have a bit of greenery on them, so they look a bit nicer in the daytime as well as nighttime, I think. It might just be like fairy lights in there, I think. Oh. Cool. These are pretty good price as well. Only 4, so you could easily grab quite a few without it costing too much. I'm just looking a little bit at the indoor lighting decorations, and this is a new one, I think. It's like an LED light, which is pretty cool. There's also some really nice prints at the moment. I don't know if it's just because Halloween's coming up, but there is an amazing amount of pet costumes. Even some just normal everyday stuff, like, I mean, this would be good when they go to their grandparents. If you've got any pups going to puppy school, that would be nice. I think Quinny would look really nice in one of these, but they only have small sizes, just because Bren wears a lot of Hawaiian shirts, so that would be nice to match. I think if you need an extra large. Oh, maybe large, but I'll have to come back and check. No, I will admit the dogs have gotten a lot of toys lately, so I'm not going to come home with anything, but I just thought I'd share these. These are like a teeth cleaner, just with all those little parts, which is pretty cool. And I also saw another cute new toy. So mine would probably break it in 30 seconds if they're unattended, and maybe it would last a bit longer if they're watched, so maybe next time they need a toy, I'll come back for this one. With the hot weather on the way, it's nice to see these are out again. I've never used them for my dogs, but I think it might be nice to have. 20 bucks. I guess on hot days, obviously they come inside with the aircon, but this might be a nice backup idea, something to think about at least, and something for anyone who maybe doesn't have aircon with certain breeds that have long hair. I think this would probably be ideal. They also have collars. I think I remember seeing the mats last year, but the collars might be new, so I guess it's similar, just a bit of a gel inside that maybe you freeze. It doesn't say on there, or maybe it's just naturally cooling, so that's interesting. And then again, something else kind of new. I don't remember seeing this before. Dog toothbrush and toothpaste. This is very random, but as a little girl I remember my dad saying that we couldn't get a dog because then someone would have to brush its teeth every day. I don't know, we don't brush the dog's teeth now, they kind of just have treats and toys to do that for us, but if you want to brush your dog's teeth, there it is. There's also a bit of grooming stuff, standard shampoo and surprisingly conditioner, but this is a little bit macabre. deodorant? Really? I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my god, they have supplements as well. That's crazy. As usual, lots of new books, or I guess old books that are current relevant, movies and everything like that. There's also the nicest coffee table books, and yeah, look at that. And design books, so they've got a whole bunch of these. I remembered being design. So this one's like coastal home. There used to be quite a lot, but maybe a lot of them are sold out at the moment. Still, I've been thinking of picking one up. I think it was more, might have been this one. Oh no, it was that one. Also in tech, they've had these ones out for a little while, but I just saw it looks like they have a pretty close dupe for AirPods. I of course already have them, so I don't need these, but if you were looking at getting them, maybe this could be a good thing to get in the meantime if, you know, you didn't want to spend as much. I finally just ended up in the stationery section. I really should ban myself from this aisle. I think every time I come here I get maybe 1 or 2 notebooks, but they're all for different purposes, so it's okay. Anyway, I've just seen a few new things. I just saw that they have this beautiful wedding planner. It's got a nice light pink. It's got all of these different sections. So it seems super duper useful and incredibly cheap. The only problem is I actually bought one from K somewhat recently, so I don't need to. That's definitely crazy since it's such a small wedding anyway, but for any brides to be, just bear that in mind. I've also got a gratitude one, and again I also already bought a different gratitude journal recently. Damn, I should have held off until I came here. What's this one? Life admin. Okay, interesting. And as always, of course, there's just a lot of monthly and weekly planners and just plain journals. Now, just bear with me, this aisle is really dark. There's no lights in it, but this is kind of in the crafty section. I just saw that they have these vinyl adhesive or contact paper in marble. And there's also some wood grain sort of look ones. Concrete and just plain marble. That could be nice covering certain areas, I guess. It's so dark. I kind of give an example of what you can do, just cover up other things, other surfaces, to make something look a little bit more luxe. It's also pretty cheap too. I think you get 2 meters. So that's not bad. I remember I bought some stuff like this on Wish ages ago and I never used it, but obviously there's heaps of it here and it's pretty easily accessible if you're wanting to do up your home space a little bit. It took forever, but I finally found these. I was looking for these sort of silky sets. I saw them advertised, something posted about them on the Kmart Instagram recently, and I've been meaning to check them out because I wasn't sure what colours they had. It looks a little bit weird here, but this is like a dark navy sort of satin, and then there's also a maroon. I don't know if they'll have more colours eventually, but I think I'm leaning towards this. It would definitely be nice in this sort of weather. Maybe not in the middle of summer, then it might be a bit too hot, but I think some sort of just little silky set would be awesome. And yeah, they're only $8 for each piece. I had to put it back. I just realized there aren't many sizes left. Well, there's only like 16s on both sets, so I can't even go for the red, even though I'm not such a fan. But plenty of tops, so I don't know if it's not all unpacked yet or if they've sold out, so definitely something I'm going to need to come back for. As an alternate idea, I have found these since I did want some new pajamas, just these little silky sort of nighties, and I think I'm going to get one. They have lots of colours too. I don't know why, but I think there's more slippers now than there was back in winter. It's very strange, but a great deal of them are on sale, so that's not bad at all. I don't really need more slippers, but some of them are pretty cute, like these little bunnies. Although I do kind of wish they were little white ones, but something about these make them a little bit different, so tempting. I'm going to think about it. Well, so I don't know how long these will be here for, but this is actually something I've been thinking about buying forever. Just some little rain boots or gum boots or whatever, because in summer it is literally going to be pouring, even though I know it's quite a few months away. But these ones are actually really cute, just this light pink. Although I don't know how practical it would be. Also in a sea of black flats, I found something that I think is somewhat new here. They now have some plain espadrilles, which is actually something I've been looking for a while, since my other sort of work flats have died. But these might be nice. And then comes the problem of trying to find my size, as always. I think they've got everything but 8. Do I dare go for a 9? I think yes. Oh, all the toys are out for Toy Story 4. Or I guess they have been for a while. I'm a 27-year-old woman and I want this. I don't have kids, obviously. It's crazy, no? Oh. Okay, that's exciting.
Hey, howdy, hey! I'm Sheriff Woody. Great to see you.
I remember last time I was here there was a lot of odd sports stuff for Kmart, and they've done it again, lots of different stuff. So lots of latex bands. Different stretching straps. I've never even seen anything like that before. Full set of resistance bands, which I don't need since I have some already, but hey, I paid a lot more than $8 for mine. Medicine ball. I'm gonna go totally full on with working out that thing. What else? I saw something else weird here. Oh, one of these guys. Oh, it is $37. I don't know how much one would pay for something like that, but that's kind of crazy to see in Kmart. I don't know how they seem to have more and more stuff all the time. Now that was just one aisle. Turns out there are 3. I think I saw this guy last time, just a little mini stepper thing, but there's also now a little bike. I guess maybe you sit on a chair or on the ground and ride, but that's pretty incredible. They also have a full-on bike too. There's even more random bits in here. Still some same things that I saw last time, like this wacky waist shaper. And what else? A sit-up bar. Although I don't think I do sit-ups on a hard ground to be able to suction that too. That is, you know, a useful idea. And I like the idea of this. Even though I wish it came in other colours, it is a towel with a little zip. But maybe this will give me the idea to make one. For summery things, they've already got a lot of bags. Just the accessory section, all these woven sort of rope ones, which is really nice. Not necessarily my style, but I can appreciate it all the same. Although this little one is quite cute. This one. For a while now, they've also had a whole bunch of these clips, which of course have been popular for months and months, although maybe less popular now, who knows. But lots of other nice hair clips. Beachy sort of mermaidy things. And these tortoiseshell type ones. I'm in the makeup section now, and I can see quite a few of these OXX, which is the Kmart makeup brand, things that I haven't seen before. They might be nice for, actually this is BYS, but still, looks kind of new. What I was looking at was down here, which might be nice for like a present for a younger girl that's just getting into makeup, or even if you don't want to spend too much and just have some different colors to play with. They've got a whole bunch of palettes, all $10. And look at this. So glittery. That would be a lot of fun to play with, even if the quality isn't that great. I bet using like a good primer could help it along a lot. Sorry, I trailed off there for a sec because I realized there's all of these pomegranate things, which of course I've mentioned before I'm obsessed with. I don't know if I've seen this before, but this is another OXX item, and it's a nail dryer. So it is UV light and fan. Here's some more new OXX things, and they seem quite springy or summery. Just a nail polish, and it looks like there's some little decals or things you can sort of sprinkle on. Oh, and I just realised another part, it's scented, which I guess I don't normally like sort of scented products, but I mean, nail polish smells to begin with, so it's not that bad. But this could be really cute. They've also got a lot in the way of beauty tools at the moment, so brow razors, which I've been using for a long time. I normally get mine from Daiso, but it's good to see they're in Kmart too, in case I, lose one and need one in a pinch. That's good. And also, even though I wouldn't touch these because I think it could be a bit of a dangerous game, they have blackhead removers as well. After scouting around the beauty section, I also see they have konjac sponges and like these little cleansing pads, which again, I see a lot popping up in like, Daiso. Normally they have these sorts of things, but now they're in Kmart too. Now, lastly in this beauty section, they also have pretty much a row of masks. So everything from like, regular brand name Garnier sort of mask to, I guess, their own sort of brands. Some of them actually look really nice, although I don't know how the quality would actually be. I did see there were some cool tools, just a little face mask kit with kind of some scoops to portion everything out, as well as a spatula and a brush. So that could be really handy for a pamper night. Alright, I just got back home from Kmart and I do have quite a few things that I picked up just in this little reusable bag there. And I thought I'd mention in a few videos from now I'll be doing a proper haul on everything that I picked up. But for now I'll be leaving this video here, so I just wanted to thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and hopefully I see you next time. Bye!